2015, after more than 50 years of condemning foods like eggs, lobster, and shrimp, the American Heart Association quietly dropped their long-standing recommendation against dietary cholesterol, saying it's no longer a nutrient of concern. That same year, the U.S. Dietary Guidelines Committee removed the cap on dietary fat consumption, admitting there's no evidence that eating fat is bad for health. But the cap on saturated fat remains.
The hypothesis that saturated fats are bad for health has been the most tested hypothesis in the history of nutrition science. There has been no hypothesis that has been more tested. Some 75,000 people, 65,000, somewhere in that range, depending on which studies you include, and none of them could show that saturated fats had any effect on total or cardiovascular mortality. There's no evidence for it.
Even so, the American Heart Association, who takes much of its funding from big food and big pharma, continues to stand behind its long-held position that saturated fats are the cause of heart disease and that refined vegetable oils are heart healthy.
But there is so much politics and so much money and big pharma and the sugar industry behind trying to keep those guidelines as they are right now. I feel like eventually they will change, but when? It could be 50 years. We can't wait 50 years. Millions of people have died already because of this mess.